I'm Lori Hawkins, and I'm running for Wisconsin State Senate. I'm running because I believe that we deserve representation that puts citizens and our communities first. For that to happen, our elected officials must commit to sitting down, having conversations with us, and listening with an open mind. Senator Van Wanggaard doesn't do this, and I have a personal example to share. Last February, following the Parkland, Florida high school shooting, my daughter and I made a trip to go talk to Senator Wanggaard in his office. And although I accompanied my daughter that day, this was all hers. We went to the Capitol, we found his office, we went in, and she summoned her courage to do what democracy dictates we must do. She made her voice heard. She talked about how she didn't feel safe in school. She asked that he please promise to pass legislation that would help her to be safer in school, but that would also protect the rights of gun owners in Wisconsin. And instead of addressing those concerns, he interrupted her, turned away from her, and addressed me instead. He talked about the ridiculousness, his word, of what she was asking, and completely shut us down instead of having a conversation. And all the while, he had his gun holstered on his hip, which obviously fed into her fears even more. My daughter, a future voter and current stakeholder in our community, did what she needed to do to uphold her responsibility in democracy, and he did not. She left that day feeling powerless and frustrated, and I don't blame her. I've heard similar stories from people all over the district that Senator Wanggaard is unwilling to spend time having discussions with people, that he doesn't respond to people, that he talks more than he listens, that he's out of touch. It wasn't that experience that day that convinced me to run for office, however. It was later, after talking with many of you and hearing your concerns and your desire to have a representative who listens. It was from listening to your stories. And as for my daughter, she's no longer feeling powerless and frustrated. She turned those feelings into action by standing up and making sure that her voice was heard. And so has my son. My husband and I are very proud of them. It is time for a change in leadership in the 21st Senate District. If elected, I know that I'll have differences of opinions with our citizens and with legislators. But here's the thing. I'll have the conversation with you. I'll listen. I'll make sure that your voice is heard when I'm in Madison passing legislation. I'll commit to hearing you, and I'll put you first. Our differences allow us to make more well-informed decisions together. And I don't buy the fact that our differences get in the way and weaken us. If I did believe that, I wouldn't be working so hard for the opportunity to represent you. So when you go to vote on November 6th, please remember that there is someone here who is ready to listen to you, to represent you, and to stand up for you. Thank you.